Hi! How are you guys doing? So I just finished another weekly live on Facebook 5 minutes ago. And now I'm recording this video for my Instagram fam. Hello! Yeah, I missed last week's IGTV slash Facebook live because I was so tired. But now, actually, I was planning not to show up today. But then, in the morning, my husband woke me up and he said, "Oh, I know you're tired yesterday. And you may probably not work on your business today, but I have a suggestion. Why don't you just go live? And that's the only business thing that you're gonna do today." And I'm like, "You man, you have your way around me." That's how he encourages you underhandedly, right? And that's why I'm here. So thank Mark. Yeah, you can thank him Markonology if you want. As if anybody wants. So anyway, so I actually want to talk about confidence today because I don't know. I think this morning while I was having breakfast, I remembered that I think there were a lot of us who started their side hustle slash business in 2020, and then I was just looking at my followers and the people that I am following, and I noticed that some of them have actually disappeared already. And I was just thinking like, why? And they started really good things and then they suddenly just disappeared out of the blue. And I realized that I think, in life, especially when you see other people starting it, and if you're not truly aligned with something and you don't really get the support that you need to get whenever you're trying to build something, then that's when your confidence actually dies down. And that's why I thought of talking about this, because, yeah, I just find it important and I hope that it's gonna help you today, right? So let's dive right in. Okay, so where do you need confidence for? Obviously, you need it for your work and your business. In the context of Train with Dane, that's where we're gonna discuss what confidence is. And let's define what confidence is and what confidence is not. So, number one, confidence, according to, I don't know, I just Googled this one because I want to be accurate. It's the feeling or belief that one can have faith or rely on someone or something. Very right, right? Now, it's easy for us to think that, oh, one person that I see, she consistently shows up on IG or Instagram or Facebook, or one person that I know, whenever there's a meeting, she's the person who's kind of speaking, or um, what do you call that? She is, or he is the, or they is. Yeah, they is a pronoun nowadays, so that's why it doesn't sound right, but it is right. They is, or they are. um, they are the conversation starter. So it's easy for us to think that confident people are like that, but self confidence is not actually the same thing as being gutsy, being fearless or bold. It has nothing to do with that. And we have to remember that because some of us here today may think that, oh, I'm self spoken, so I don't know if I'm actually confident. But no, nah. Just because someone acts boldly doesn't mean they are confident. Likewise, don't be fooled if you see someone, a woman, a man, or a they, if they act quiet or reserved, then it doesn't mean that they lack confidence. Boldness is a style, but it's not confidence. Okay? So, how do you actually gain in speaking, especially when you're trying to build something, or most importantly, when you've already started building something, but now you're thinking about how can I actually show up more for my business? Especially nowadays, right? That most of the businesses that we see is actually online. And it's very important, especially when you're in a B2C market, business to customer market. It's important for you to show up for your business, just like what I'm doing now, right? So, and my hope for this training or mini training is after this, you're gonna get more confidence, not the confidence that is loud, but the confidence type that is, from the inside and then out. Okay, so let's start. Number one, learn to know the difference between self consciousness and self awareness. Because I know that, I think when I was trying to define this a while ago, like, why are some people more confident and others are not? Because some people fail to transition from being self-conscious to being self-aware. So let's define this too, because it can be a bit confusing. So I got this definition from psychology.com. Consciousness is awareness of one's body and one's environment. Self-awareness is the recognition of that consciousness. So basically, if consciousness is being aware of yourself and your environment, awareness is being aware of that consciousness that you have towards yourself and the environment. So simply put, it's like this. When you are conscious, you're more, you care more about how you look or how other people perceive or think of you. That's consciousness. But when you are aware, you are also aware that people may people may perceive you otherwise, or you are even aware that you are aware that other people are aware of you. Oh my god, that's mind-boggling, but yeah, so something like that. And I think it's very important that we transition from being self-conscious to self-aware, because that's where you get the real confidence. That when somebody asks you, you don't hesitate to answer, even if you think that you're gonna sound stupid. When you want to say something, or you want to show or start something, you are gonna go for it, not because you want to please somebody or you want to appear smart or whatever, but you just, you're aware, basically. And I think that is the starting point of the confidence in itself, because if you don't have that self-awareness and you're just always conscious, that's when you start to doubt yourself, which leads to the next point on how to build confidence, is learning how to acknowledge your own voice, right? Because, like, sometimes I also doubt myself, like, am I even gonna do this? Like, my English is not even perfect. I don't even know if I'm gonna be understood. But I thought to myself, like, oh yeah, actually the me that is questioning that is more of my ego, not even my essence, because my essence wants to, help people or wants to share or express myself, right? It's different. So you really have to learn to acknowledge your own voice, because if you don't even acknowledge it in the first place, how else other people are gonna listen to you, correct? How else are you gonna expect others to kind of, like, believe in whatever you're believing for, especially when you're promoting your business? And I think that's very important. Okay, so learn how to acknowledge your own voice, and then channel it from there. Okay, so this next point is actually very, very important in confidence building, be it for your career or your business. You ready? Number 3, do your homework. Preparation is key, and learn everything. You don't need to call yourself an expert to get a client. So I remember when I started coaching somebody, I met this person, and she doesn't want to go home. She wants to land a marketing job. And I just really want to kind of, share my experience. What are my strategies in getting new jobs, or even landing specifically for marketing jobs? And, I didn't tell her that, oh yeah, I'm a coach and I'm gonna help you. I just started from where I am, and I'm like, I have a background of coaching back home, but in a different context, not in, in business or marketing or even career. And then I also have this experience of me being a marketing professional, so maybe I can help you. And then we started working together, and then after just less than 3 months, she also got a job, and then years later, she also became a manager. And that's when I realized that, yeah, I actually have the talent for it. And the clients just naturally came to me. It's not like because I just showed up here and I'm gonna be like a marketing guru or whatever. No, I started from there, and then I got referrals and referrals, and also I also gained traction online, and then people started, inquiring for my coaching services, and then I built a program around it, and then I got group coaching, and then it just grew from there. So even right now, I will not gonna say that, I'm a big whatever coach or expert. Yeah, I believe that I'm really an expert, especially my experience in marketing has already past 10 years. And so, yeah, so anyway, I lost my point. But basically, the point is you have to do your homework. And if you're starting to build your online business, you don't have to call yourself an expert just because you need that to get client. And I'm sharing that very honestly with you guys, especially to my previous clients and even the people who are asking me, like, how do you also do that? I also have this skill or experience, and I want to coach somebody, or I want to build a business around it. I want to sell my photography or makeup services or my fashion designing services. How do you do that? So yeah, really, it's really doing your homework. Preparation is key, and learning everything, and don't be afraid to start from the beginning. Okay, so that's the third one. And this last point, this is gonna be the deal breaker between the people who succeeded and are gonna continue to succeed versus those who are just gonna remain average. Are you ready to hear this? Okay. Practice and don't be afraid to fail as many times. Maybe as you can notice now, like, I'm not a natural born English speaker, but I show up anyway. I'm not a natural English speaker, but I have helped a lot of people anyway, and it's not a free help, I'm paid. So, and it's not only for Filipinos, but also with other nationalities. And I think that is so important to point out, because it's like there are some people, some oh, yeah, no, yeah, you see, this is consciousness now. So yeah, so there are maybe some of you who are doubting themselves into starting something because they think that they are not ready enough, or unqualified enough, or even their English is not so good, and then how can I even do this? And I'm like, I am here in front of you sharing this very genuinely or slash authentically, that you can also do it as long as you're willing to put in the work and you're not afraid to suck as many times as you can. Of course, you get better, right? As you practice and as you fail many times. I don't know, you guys can also see that for yourself. So, and yeah, I think this confidence thing in starting your own business or slash showing off for your already existing business or side hustle is important. And those points, I didn't pick up those points from the internet. I am just merely speaking out of my experience and, self-realizations. Yeah, so I hope that you guys have a great day, and I hope those points have helped you today. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to do more of these, but more organized a little bit, I think. So if you enjoy this or learn something new, please don't forget to comment below, hit like, or maybe you can share it with the people whom you think are experiencing the same and needs to hear this, and I would appreciate it a lot.